Recording.
Got it.
Yes, there we go.
My God.
My God, we're just like Katie.
Well, see, and I've never sent a Zoom one. I'm going to have to send one. I haven't even sent one ever.
Crazy.
All this time, of all the, oh my God.
I know we might be able to even, if this turns out good, we might be able to share this in the group so that people can. All right, so.
Okay, so I shouldn't eat.
No, you can eat. I just put a piece of cake on my mouth. Edit all of this. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
What editing softwares do you use
Ever?
Yeah, ever. What are you familiar with?
Canva. That's it. Canva. And, I am not good on my phone at all, but I did a little bit, cutting the beginning and the end on my phone, and that's it. So I'm like tabula rasa.
Okay. What kind of computer do you have?
I have a Mac.
Thank God. Okay. All right. Right then and there, you are 100% my favorite person in the world. Okay.
All Mac, but I'm limited in my
that's okay.
endeavors.
That's okay. We're gonna play around with a couple of things. So I'm just trying to think what's going to be the easiest way for me to get this done for you.
Yeah. And I can replicate it on other ones.
Easy. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So let's see.
I'm willing to do anything and try anything.
I know, but I want to make this as simple as possible. All right.
Right.
So let me look at what programs I have before I even share my screen, because I don't want to scare you away. All right. So have you ever tried Final Cut?
No. But I'm willing. I'm all gung-ho. Now you'll find, oh my God, I don't know what I've stepped into. You can bail anytime.
No. I'm looking for the easiest program. I'm trying to think whether or not I should just take you to WeVideo and have you do that, because WeVideo is a program that is an app that you can use on your phone. It's an app that you can use on the desktop. It's, it's something that you can use every which way. But then I'm also thinking that maybe Adobe Rush, which is something that you can also use on the desktop, and it's also something that you can use on the phone. It might be the also something that's super easy for you to use. So I'm just debating on which of the two is the,
Well, I might be a good guinea pig in a way if you want to do it for others who are similar to me in terms of.
And that's kind of like what I'm playing around with, like which of these are the easiest. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to assume that you are really, really going to embrace this. And because you're an Apple user. So I am going to teach you Adobe Rush. Adobe Rush is very simple to use. You can use it on your phone as well as use it on your desktop. Okay.
Okay.
It is sort of like a step below Final Cut Pro, but if you master Adobe Rush,
then you can
moving towards Final Cut Pro, you'll be fine. Okay. Share my screen, which is this, and we're going to share. All right. Can you see that?
I can.
All right, good. So this is the Adobe Rush screen. And the way that I got to this is I went here to my launch pad on the Mac down here. Okay. I clicked on it. This is the launch pad. And if you have Adobe, downloaded the Adobe Creative Cloud and you subscribe to Adobe, you will get right here the RU, which is Adobe Premiere Rush.
I see.
Now,
And what if I
Adobe
don't, do I have to subscribe to the
to
suite?
Adobe, yes, you would have to subscribe to Adobe Rush. Now, when you subscribe to Creative Cloud right here, you get a little Creative Cloud button that comes up on your Mac right here. I'm going to click on it and it comes up like this. So my subscription gives me, okay, it gives me the, because I have the full package. I pay $79 a month.
Yeah.
So you may just want to look at all of the different options.
And how much is We Video?
So We Video is $49.99 a month.
Okay.
You can get the annual plan, which is I think 169 or 189 or something a month for the yearly plan. But monthly, if you go month to month, is $49.99. And I can show you what that editing platform looks like. This is what WeVideo.
Okay.
So WeVideo has templates that you can plug in your own media to, but it starts you off with a template. It also, it also gives you I probably don't have any exports here. So as you can see, it starts you off with templates here. So like,
Yeah.
let's say if you wanted to start off with this, this video, it gives you the template and then you can just plug in your media here and it's similar. It gives you a very similar kind of editing program here. And then you can just follow the template here to edit the video.
Right.
And it allows you to pick audio and it's very similar to what Canva is almost like.
Yeah, that's what I found in Canva, right?
But it's only, this is only geared for video editing.
Okay.
But I find with WeVideo that's very limiting is that the texts are very poor. They look very similar to all of the generic videos that you find out there. They're they don't give, none of these videos are going to look like a lot of the genetic videos that you find in Canva, a lot of the genetic stuff that you find out there. In Rush, you're going to have the ability to be a little bit more creative. It's, your editing skills are going to go higher than a lot of the stuff that you see out there. And you're going to have a little bit more flexibility to really brand your videos to more of what you want. And the quality is going to be more cinematic.
Okay.
And Splice gives you this ability also, because in Splice is just an editing software. Your footage, you make it look however you want to make it look. So that's the other why. All right, so that's where we are. So we're going to do a new project. So we're going to do, you're going to go here on Rush. You're going to do, this is what I did. I went to File. I'm sorry. I did not go to File. I went to this little blue icon here where it says Add Your Media.
Okay.
So I'm going to click here to Your Media. It's going to ask me, where's my media? And what it's going to do is it's automatically going to pull media from where I have my Rush program to. My Rush is pulling from my desktop. I've already downloaded the file to my desktop. So I'm just going to scroll, I'm going to look for that media. And where is it? And here it is. Here's the media.
Okay.
Boom, there it is.
All right.
When I look down here, it says, do I want to copy that media onto my screen? And I say yes, and I click on add, and boom, now it's imported it. All right. So because I already came in here to this project that I was working on, I don't even know why I did this. I am just going to delete this media that I have here.
She wanted to take a vacation.
I know. I was ready. So
That's
here's our video. All right. So the first thing that I would do when I'm editing a video is the first thing that I do is I come and I remove the audio, because you know that the minute that you start editing a video, regardless of what you do, the audio is never going to match up
once you
what you do.
change it again. Okay.
So I am going to come, and the first thing that you do is you right mouse click on your, you're going to right mouse click on your media. Okay. It's going to tell you what you can do. You can either separate the audio, you can expand the audio, you can duplicate the media, or you could delete the clip. Obviously here, all I want to do is separate the audio.
Okay.
The only thing you need to be aware of here, Elaine, when you separate your media is that now you have two separate clips.
Yeah.
Any movement that you do with this clip or this media, it is going to disjoint the timing of this clip. So you need to just be aware of that, because every time you either make a cut, make a movement, that disjoints the audio that's been placed on that. So you want to keep anything together on the timing of the audio. If that audio is the audio that you want to keep on this particular clip, you have to make that same cut or that same movement for the audio, as well as for the clip. Everything works together and in tandem. So as you can see with Rush, you don't have a lot of things to do. Everything is very simple. And this is why I wanted you to learn Rush, because there's not a lot of things you can do.
Okay.
There's very specific functions that Rush allows you to do. It's a very powerful program, but it's very specific with what you can do. And this is why I wanted you to learn this program.
Okay.
Right. So here, what I do know is that the music starts very, very quickly, but my clip doesn't start very quickly. That's a big no-no in editing.
Okay.
A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to start very dramatic with a dark sequence and then power it out with sound.
Yeah.
That's only good in large films. And the reason why it's good in large films is because in storytelling, the anticipation of a story is that you set up the mind for people to believe that there is something to come later on. But when you are telling a story in 15 seconds or 30 seconds, you have to move the mind along very quickly. So starting in darkness doesn't work, because there's no time, there's no lead time, there's no prep time there. So, this is marketing. It's gotta be impactful right away.
Right away. Yeah.
So I would probably start my clip. I'm actually going to separate that. I'm going to separate this audio. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this audio and I'm going to move it, and I'm going to move it out of my way, because as you can see, if you're looking down here, I don't know if you can notice that there's a little tiny orange mark that's
I see a little line.
So what I'm doing is I'm actually detaching the audio completely from my clip so that I can freely move my clip. I want this clip to start where people can see it. There. Boom. Okay. So now when my audience first sees this clip, they're automatically going to be like, boom. That's the first thing I want people to see. Remember, clips, 30-second clips or 15-second clips, they should start and end at the first moment of what people see, because they're constantly rolling. Facebook,
Right.
and the, the minute that the clip ends, it starts again. So the first thing that the person's going to see is somebody jumping off a cliff. Then
Right.
the clip ends, they see that person jumping off again.
Okay.
It's going to catch their attention.
Okay.
Boom. So that should be the first thing that they see. The second thing is, I don't know that I like a dark clip, but that's up to you. I would probably,
I don't think it adds anything because it's so, for me, this section is kind of lost.
right. So I would do that. And then I would probably cut that right there. Splitting here. Okay. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm going up here to my clips. And I took this clip, I timed it.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'm splitting it and I'm deleting it. So that now I go from here straight to this.
Yeah.
So now I'm at 20 seconds, which is much better.
Or it just ends without fading.
Right. So I
We
should
don't need all that fading.
So this is the timing right here. This is my timing clip right here. So this little clip right here. So this, again, what I do is I time it. I look at where I am, and this is what I mean by retiming. I look at where my clip is changing, which is at 0.6.
Okay.
And then I click at then I go back to my audio. Okay. And I can expand the audio to see exactly where that downbeat is. Okay. And if it's not meeting up exactly, I can either shift my music. I can shift my music left or right to try to get it to kind of match. Because one of the things that you can do on either end of the music is you can kind of fade the music in and out. You can kind of, you're kind of finagle it.
So I didn't see when you had it marked over here to do the audio and just said to scrunch it up. I didn't get to really see what went on there.
Where?
And when you were up towards the middle and and you were focusing on the audio and you said I scrunched it up. So
right here.
And so how did that happen in maneuvering the?
Oh, okay. So when I'm here, right? My timing here is was a little off. Like when it goes from this clip to this clip, right? There's a little divot right here on the audio,
right,
and it's probably really hard for you to see.
I can see it.
Oh, you can see. Okay, so there's a little tiny little divot right here, which where there's just like a little the music dips to change the clip over. So what but it didn't hit right at the change of the clip. So for me to be able to do that, because Rush doesn't allow for me to retime audio. Rush doesn't have that. Rush doesn't have I could split the clip here if I wanted to. I could very much split the clip, which is probably what I should do. That would probably be the correct way to edit, and move the clip over.
I see. Okay.
Right? But I didn't want to do that because then I lose a little bit of that smooth transitioning of the way that the rock is spinning.
Okay.
So what I did is that I came here and I bumped my audio from the beginning. So if you go here to the beginning and you listen, there is no sound in the beginning. You just hear the swoosh. So there's no sound when she takes her first step off of the rock.
Right.
Who cares?
Okay.
Who cares? In social media, when people first hit for that, nobody's listening for sound. So there's the first sound that you hear of the dung is the minute that she jumps off of the cliff. So if you listen closely. a little bit. So that then it ends right as we fade off of this 0. All I did was bump that music.
And so, did you have to have the blue lever on somewhere, or did you use a little thing to move the green audio to the left?
No, all I did was, this was here. All I did was when my little mouse, you see how my mouse
I
turns,
see it. Yep.
turns into this little red thing.
Yeah.
I just bumped it. Literally, it's like a millisecond
Okay.
to
Okay.
give me that silence at
Okay.
the, so if you look at the top, you will see that it turns yellow here and
Yep.
it's red down here. So
Okay.
because it's yellow up here, it's telling me you have no sound in this very
I see.
beginning.
I see.
The sound begins here at the red, which is pushed over just a little bit to the side.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
giving me an error warning that there's no sound in the very beginning of the clip.
Yeah.
I know that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
As long as you're okay with that, because it's your clip.
No, I'm okay with that.
All right. What I
Well, I thank you. I appreciate it so much, and let me know if there's anything we can do. And
No problem. No problem. And yeah, I mean, I think if we did this in small spurts, it gets easier. I don't know how to do a splice class simply because splice is on the phone and I don't know how to make this bigger. But I will come up with an idea.
Yeah, and
When
they can
I'm-
probably help you too on Katie's side. And some of those guys can help figure some of that out.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope this was helpful. I'll send you the
Yeah.
I'll send you the 2 exports.
No, it's very cool. I'm intrigued and would love to be able to do it on my own, actually. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
I think you can try out Rush. I think has a free trial or thing like that. I
Okay.
think Adobe has a free thing. Try it out. Any
Okay.
questions, send them my way.
Because even if I just did it and put the video in and did that button and looped it, that's got to help me, right?
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
alone.
Yeah, you can. Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to just, I can send you 3 exports. I can send you all 3 of them. I can just put the video in, loop it and send it.
Oh,
to you.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Change, but I'm just thinking with other ones, because
Yeah.
I may not be as sophisticated, even if I couldn't cut them up and shorten them down, that alone could be helpful
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
to begin this trying to bring more people to get attention.
You're gonna
Okay.
and then you're gonna get a viral video and then you're gonna be like, why did I do this?
I don't think so. I'll leave that to you.
You'll be like,
Okay.
why?
All right.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got it. See you
Have
later.
a great day. Bye-bye.